So head over to the Campaigns tab. Initially, when you create your DMChamp account and you connect your phone number and somebody sends a message to this phone number, this will be seen as an unknown contact. For this, automatically a campaign will be created and an associated list. And you can edit this campaign, but that's not what we'll be doing now. We'll be creating a new campaign. So if you click on New Campaign, a modal will appear, and you'll see that there's two campaign types, outgoing and incoming. These are very different. So an incoming campaign is triggered whenever somebody sends you a message. Let's say you're running Facebook ads, and people are going to your website, and from there they're ending up in DMChamp. For that, you'd set up an incoming campaign. So incoming from unknown contacts. But let's say you have a list of old leads or old customers that you want to reactivate. For that, you'll be using outgoing. So let's start with the simpler one, the incoming campaign. Let's call this free demo. Next, you'll see Enable Bookings. So this is if you want to use the booking, you want that the AI books the appointment using the DMChamp system. So in the chat, so if you want to do that, enable this. But let's say the purpose isn't book an appointment, or you actually have your own booking link, such as calendly.com/your company name. Then you need to disable this. Because then in the instructions, you need to tell the AI that they should send this for bookings. They should provide that link and not try booking it in the chat. For this example, we won't enable this. Click Next. You'll just get a notification or alert that you can only have one incoming campaign active. So confirm. So in the first step, you can select the language that the AI should be speaking, describe what we are promoting, and then again, if you change your mind, you can enable or disable bookings. Keep in mind, if you enable bookings, you need to select an event. And an event is basically your availability. I'll show that later. But for now, let's fill in this campaign. Click Save and Continue. On the second page, you'll have some more questions. So the first one, what is your AI's name and personality? It's best to start with the example here. So you're something like that. Are there any specific questions the AI should ask? Let's say something like that. Next one, are there any rules you would like the AI system to follow? For example, there are 3 examples. Don't discuss pricing, avoid medical advice, encourage, don't pressure. Let's see, are there any rules the AI should follow in this case? Let's just do don't discuss pricing. And should the AI alert you when the lead talks about pricing, for example? Let's move this for a second. You can see there are some examples here where the contact talks gibberish, ask for pricing, or they keep repeating the same message, or they're just pissed off. You can add anything here. For now, let's just keep this here. So next, there are some more questions about the AI, such as how long should the AI wait for replying? We recommend keeping this at 30 seconds. The reason for that is this gives the AI enough time to get all the messages from leads. I'm sure you know that some people, what they're trying to communicate, they split it up in multiple messages, such as hi, they'll press enter, and then they say, can you tell me something about this or that? So having this at 30 seconds allows the AI to see both messages before it replies. and then how many messages the AI is allowed to send before it pauses and you're notified. The rest of these settings, just keep them at what they're at. And then the next, active hours. So if you don't want the AI to be talking to leads in the middle of the night, you can set this. For now, it's fine. Save and continue. I was doing some AI magic. It's basically generating a playbook for the AI that the AI agent should follow. Click OK. Well, here you can see the generated playbook. You can modify this as much as you want. Keep in mind, you got 10,000 characters, and you'll probably be making modifications after going live. One thing I forgot is if we go back here, if you do want the AI to be speaking 24/7, just set this to 0 and that to 0. So this will be 24 hours, and just set that for all days, and it should say active 24/7. Save and continue for now. So here you have the role of the AI, the goal. Your key task is to respond to messages from unknown contacts efficiently, ensuring the scheduling of appointments for our current promotional campaign. You can change this however you like. Here you have the conversation flow, and then when you should be alerted, some information about your business. Feel free to modify this how you like. You can even add your own headings, such as contacts or some resources. But for now, let's click Save and Continue. Now it's going to automatically generate some FAQs. Give it a moment. We have generated FAQs based on the input. Click OK. Now, well, here you see 5 FAQs. Add as many as you like. Keep in mind that after you go live, you're probably going to want to add a lot more because you'll see people asking stuff you didn't think about, and then you can just add it here. Also, remember, the AI does have really good general knowledge, so it's only useful if you want to add like very specific things in the FAQs or things you do different than what's generally done. So click Save and Continue. Well, here you can test out the AI, and on top right, you'll see a test speed multiplier. You probably want to slide this all the way to the right so the AI just responds a bit quicker for the testing purposes. So let's try sending a message. And you can see here the AI responded, and it also asked a question. I provided it in the instructions. So if everything's fine, just head over to Next. Scroll down, and here you have a checkbox called AI mode. So if you don't want the AI to be active initially, just disable this, but you should really be keeping this on. Click on Launch Now, and your campaign has been launched. Now, whenever somebody messages you, they're added to this campaign, and the AI should take over. Click OK. That's it for incoming campaigns. Outgoing campaigns are a bit different, and for outgoing campaigns, I'm also going to show you how you can create an event. Head over to Events, click New Event, give it a name. We're doing free demos, duration, slots. We should probably be keeping this at 15 minutes. And then, whether this should repeat, it shouldn't. But if it's like a recurring appointment, you can also enable that here. And then you can say, for example, repeat every week. And after, let's say 4 times. So there'll be 4 appointments booked every week. But we're not doing that now. So here, next one is no bookings allowed after. I set this far into the future because you don't want to be live with the campaign and all of a sudden bookings aren't allowed anymore. Scroll down. Here, you can add rooms. You need to add at least 1 room. The purpose of this is, let's say you got at the single slot. You can have multiple bookings. You'd add multiple rooms. For example, if you've got 2 sales agents that do these demos, or you got 2 rooms for a treatment, you can add multiple rooms. Here again, whether we want to link Google Calendar for now, let's not do that. Availability, I'm not changing that for now, and click Save. And then another thing you need for outgoing campaigns is a list that you want to reach out to. Here we have some lists. And we'll just be using one of these for now. Head over to Campaigns, click New Campaign, give it a name, select the Campaign tab. This time it's outgoing, and we're also enabling bookings, so click Next. So we are doing free demos, reaching out to old leads, enable bookings, select the event that we just created, free demo, and select the list. Let's do example list. Save and continue. Same questions again. Are there any specific questions the AI should ask? For example, are there any rules? Again, let's just do don't talk about pricing. And should AI alert you when the lead gets annoyed? Keep these as is. Save and continue. Again, using AI magic is generating the playbook. The playbook is generated, click on OK. Again, you can change the playbook however you like. For now, just continue. So this is the big difference with outgoing campaigns. You need to generate an opening message, and we need to approve this first. So here you can see something has been generated, and also always have an opt-out, such as please let me know if you'd rather not receive messages from us in the future, so people don't report you. So this message seems fine. So let's just continue. What's going to happen is that this is the message that's going to be sent out to all the contacts initially. And for now, save and continue. Now it's generating the follow-up message. Let's say somebody does not respond and you still want to try and reach out to them. You can manually send out that follow-up message. Let's see what it does. Here it is. I just wanted to follow up on our previous conversation about the free demo. Let's continue. The FAQs have been generated. Save and continue. Well, here we can try out the AI. For outgoing, it's a bit different because the AI sends out the message first. So click on Get Started. You'll see it says, Hello, Billy. Don't be confused by Billy. The test contact is just called Billy, and you can have a conversation here. If you're happy with everything, just go to Next. Here you see a quick overview, and then here you'll see after you select the time slot, you see Submit for approval. It should take up to 24 hours. So please schedule way before that. Keep that in mind. If I were to select, let's say 6 p.m. today, and I submit for approval, if it's approved before that, the message the campaign is going out 6 p.m. If it is not, and it gets approved later, it's going out as soon as it's approved, and you're going to receive an email when the campaign is live.